Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 countries with the most American expats. Why do Americans move abroad? Mostly for love or money. That's according to a study by HireAHelper, a moving resources site, which found that around 24% of American expats move to pursue a romantic relationship. The cost of living abroad was also considered a benefit before moving by 53% of American expats surveyed by Internations, a networking site for expats, which also determined that 23% of those surveyed are retired. The U.S. State Department estimates that 10 million Americans are living outside the U.S. The Social Security Administration noted a 40% increase in the number of retirees drawing their Social Security overseas, according to CNBC report, which says affordable healthcare and better weather are key factors for those retiring abroad. Other top reasons for Americans to move to a different country include better salary, better work-life balance, and to search for a more meaningful career, according to a report by Randstad, a global HR consultancy. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 countries with the most American expats. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 countries with the most American expats. Number 10. Singapore. According to the U.S. State Department, there are more than 30,000 U.S. citizens living in Singapore. Expats love Singapore because they don't have to deal with a language barrier. After all, English is widely spoken and taught in schools. Singapore is also preferred for its high quality of life, warm climate, incredible transportation, safety, cleanliness, delicious food, and vibrant expat scene. Number 9. Portugal. According to the sources, approximately 7,000 Americans were living in Portugal at the end of 2022. Americans expats seem to love Portugal because of its Mediterranean delights, affordable cost of living, and the quality of life it provides them. U.S. citizens are permitted to enter Portugal for up to 90 days for tourism or business without a visa. Number 8. Ecuador. According to this NBC, there are approximately 10,000 to 15,000 Americans living in Ecuador. American expats, including a retiring population, choose Ecuador because of its affordable cost of living, charming towns, and good quality affordable healthcare. U.S. citizens who plan to stay for 90 days or less do not need a visa. Number 7. Panama. According to the sources, an estimated 20,000 to 30,000 Americans live in Panama. Panama is an especially popular choice for American retirees looking to live abroad because of its affordable healthcare and retirement visa costs, and also because of how close it is back home, to the U.S. You can fly from Miami to Panama in less than 3 hours. This makes it convenient and relatively cheap to fly home when the need arises. Panama boasts of sweet beaches, lush rainforests, and a sunny tropical climate. Number 6. Costa Rica. According to the U.S. Department, there are about 50,000 Americans living in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is known for its gorgeous natural landscapes, tropical weather, and pura vida, a pure and simple life. These are among many reasons why Costa Rica is a popular destination choice for many expats. U.S. citizens cannot stay in Costa Rica for more than 90 days, unless a residency permit has been acquired. Number 5. Australia. There are an estimated 105,000 Americans currently living in Australia. Expats love Australia because for a number of varying reasons, but the most common being its warm climate and beautiful beaches. Americans cannot enter Australia without a visa. They can apply for an electronic travel authorization or ETA, which allows them to stay in Australia for 3, 6, or 12 months, depending on the approved duration. Number 4. Germany. According to multiple sources, approximately 100,000 American expats call Germany their home. Expats love Germany because it is considered one of the safest countries in the world. Germany also has one of the most robust economies in Europe and offers higher education for free for residents, which includes Americans living in Germany. Americans are allowed to enter Germany visa-free and remain there for 90 days within 6 months. Number 3. The United Kingdom. According to Visa Guide, there are around 200,000 U.S. expats currently living in the UK. Expats love the UK not only because of its proximity to Europe but also because of its public healthcare system, National Health Service (NHS), which provides free healthcare to all its residents. Keep in mind this is available for residents only. Americans can visit and stay in the UK as a tourist for up to 6 months, with no visa required. Visitors who plan on staying longer need to apply for a visa. Number 2. Mexico. Mexico seems to be a popular choice for American expats lately. In 2020, the Mexican government recorded an estimated 762,290 Americans living in the country as expats. Americans tend to love Mexico for its delicious food, delightful weather, friendly locals, beautiful cities, and affordable cost of living. American citizens can stay in Mexico for 6 months, or 180 days, at a time with a visitor's visa. All Americans above the age of 16 automatically qualify for this visa option. Number 1. Canada. Canada seems to have the highest number of American expats. According to MCACrossborder.com, there are over 1 million Americans currently living in Canada as expats. Americans seem to love Canada because it's right next door and has a peaceful, liberal, and more laid-back culture. Many Americans believe Canadian culture and politics are less polarizing than America's. Americans are allowed to stay in Canada for up to 6 months, but need to get a visa if they plan of staying for over the 6-month mark. So, which is your favorite countries among the top 10 countries with the most American expats? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite countries among the top 10 countries with the most American expats in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.